Hey everyone, it's Robert over at Bloomington Subaru. Today we're going to do the touchscreen guide on this 2026 Outback. This model is the Touring XT, so if there are any differences, that might be why. Alrighty, let's get started. So first of all, on the screen you do have a pretty standard looking home screen here. You can click on the time if you wanted to adjust the time. It is set automatic as standard. On the top, we can go back to the home page right over here. Now you see we have three different dots on the bottom. So next one will have a multi-view screen with your built-in navigation, music, call history right over here. And then you have some of your apps. So if you have an Android phone, Android Auto, iPhone, Apple CarPlay, and you can also add shortcuts. So if you wanted to add a specific radio station, you could do that and pick whichever station you wanted and have that as a shortcut on the screen right over here. On the top, we do have a quick bar to the radio, so you can go between your FM, AM, XM, Bluetooth, and USB direct tune. So we could type that and do, for example, 97.1, hit tune, and it will go to 97.1. Obviously, we can also just click left and right on here. Now, along the bottom, you have all of your presets. So you can see we do have 16 presets. You just push and hold, and that will save that preset to your station. On your steering wheel, you can click left or right on this button here to cycle through your different presets. Now, if you want to adjust your sound settings, you just click this little button on the top right. So you have your equalizer, balance and fade. So if you want to adjust where the sound is centering to, and then of course your treble, your mid, your bass, you can adjust all that to your liking. Go ahead and click back. Volume controls. Click it again. Volume controls. So really just the sound of certain things like the beeping noise or the navigation. Other stuff you will do while you're actually in it. So for example, your in-call voice volume, you can adjust it using the dial on the left or on the steering wheel, and that will change that phone call volume right there for you. And volume memory, that's easy enough. So that's the quick button to the radio. You do also have a voice command button up on the top right. I would just click the one on the steering wheel. So for example, I can click this. Tune to 97.1 FM.
Tuning to 97.1 FM.
It's very quick. It's very easy. Works for XM radio and AM radio, of course. So I'm going to go back to the home screen just so you can see where we are. The next button is going to be your map. On the bottom right, first of all, you can change the orientation of the screen. So whether you want it facing the direction you're facing or just north, you have your volume. So alerts only, muted, or on. You do have a settings button on the top right. So if you want to see the buildings in 3D, you can do that. If you need to set fastest routes or avoid tolls, which is kind of nice. If you live in an area that doesn't have them and you're going somewhere that does, you can be aware of that. Sounds and alerts, so just showing you what you may want alerts for. And then of course, privacy information right over there. Now to actually find an address, it's easy enough. You can just click it and comes up. You can type in, Bloomington Acura. So Bloomington Acura or Bloomington Subaru. Easy enough. Pops up. We'll go ahead and hit drive.
You will arrive at your destination at 8:54 p.m.
And now you can see what it looks like. Again, we can change the map view. We can exit the route right over there. So we'll say yes, we'll end it. From playing around with it, it's not too different than Google Maps. Now you do have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can have your Google Maps, Apple Maps, Waze on the screen if you prefer that instead of the built-in navigation system. Now up top on the screen, we do have a way to add home addresses, work addresses, favorites, recents, and nearby gas stations. So you have some quick buttons right over there. The next option is going to be music, which is the same screen we were in before. So you can also get to it by clicking that top bar on the top left. And then you have phone. So how to pair your phone. I will have a video pairing the phone. It's pretty self-explanatory. You click pair, you open your phone's Bluetooth, you look for Outback, hit yes, and then say allow for contacts messages and for turning on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I'll put a little clip in. Right now I'm in Android Auto. The one kind of weird thing is it does the split screen. So if I want to get back to the Subaru homepage, I have to actually click Outback. So that's what CarPlay Android Auto looks like. Go ahead and hit cancel. Then you have your settings screen down here. So sound settings gives us back to that sound screen we were at before. Profiles, you can add different driver profiles, especially nice if you have different radio station presets that you like. You just add it, easy enough. Eyesight, driver assistance, so these will be all the ones that we used to have on a little car icon that was like at the bottom. So turning on and off driver assist, acceleration override, collision avoidance, so if you want to turn off pre-collision braking for some reason, you can do that. Lane departure, cruise management, so this one here should be how fast or slow cruise control does it. Let's see, dynamic mode, eco, yep. So that's just showing you like how aggressive your cruise control will be at speeding up and whatnot. Camera off delay, don't know why we would do that, but you can. So just a bunch of car settings right in there. Manage devices, if you have multiple phones paired to the car, you can click that and change which phone you want to pair. Displays, so besides changing the brightness and contrast of your displays, what I like is this instrument cluster right here. Header options, so right now it has the date and time, or date and time and the temperature over there. So you can actually change this to compass and clock, for example, which give that a click. So now you can see you've got compass and clock, or we could also have nothing. So if you wanted nothing up there, so just so you guys can see what's changing. So kind of a nice little thing to change that a lot of people probably won't recognize up there. Center screen, this is just what you see on your center screen. So go ahead and go back to the settings, back to display. Units, so miles per hour, kilometers per hour, Fahrenheit, Celsius, and then language, English, for everyone here in the US. Phone, if you click on here, there's a couple options such as Android Auto, so if you're trying to connect to Wi-Fi, or if you want to change the name of the car, so I can make it Robert's Outback versus just Outback, you can do that so it's easier to know which car is yours in your Bluetooth settings. Vehicle, so more vehicle settings, distraction mitigation system, so you do have, if you can see, there's this little red light in the camera. You don't actually see that in person, but it's your driver monitoring system to see if you are distracted. But this is how you can set the seat to move. You can set up your memory seat for this function, which is really nice. You've got lighting, so your outside, inside lights, steering responsive headlights, which I would never turn off because these are phenomenal. Love those. Keyless entry. If you want all the doors to unlock when you grab your driver door, you're going to go to keyless entry, door unlock, and set this to all. So all means every door will unlock when you grab your door handle versus just your driver door. Now, if you grab a passenger handle first, then it will also unlock all your doors. So I would leave it on driver door only for most people, but some people, especially you with kids, this all button will be nice to have. And then rear gate trunk unlock, I just leave that how it is. No reason to change that. Going down, rear window defogger, one touch lane change. One touch lane change just means I can move the lever one time and it flashes 3 times. So that's all that is there. Auto door locks. Once again, if you have kids, this might be one you want to change. So it tells you when the doors lock and when they unlock. So for this car, the doors will lock at vehicle speed, but we can change that to when you shift out of park or to never lock. And then unlock behavior, right now it's set to driver door open. Otherwise, you can have them all unlock when you turn off the car, shift into park, or just turn that feature off altogether. Time, date, same like we saw at the very beginning. And then second screen, maintenance. So Nothing you need to worry about, but you can set maintenance reminders in here if you would like. As a reminder, every 6 months or 6,000 miles is when Subaru recommends maintenance on their vehicle. Voice assistants, you can say a phrase like, "Hi Subaru," and now your voice command works. Kind of like saying, "Hey,"
Canceling.
"Hey, you know what word I'm going to say for iPhone," or "Hey," for Android. I'm not going to say because I don't want you guys' phones to turn on, but you know what I'm going with that. Valet mode, if you do valet your car often, it just limits what features and functions are available in the screen. Network connection, so Wi-Fi hotspot right in there. And then software if you do have a software update. So pretty quick video on the touchscreen in the Outback. It's pretty user-friendly, which I like. It's nothing too crazy. It does take a little bit to get used to. I think for most of us, we'll just have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto going. Most of the time, so we won't be playing around in this too much. But when you first get the car, I always recommend play with the touchscreen, get everything set up, and obviously enjoy the digital screen in front of the steering wheel. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If there's anything else you'd like to see on the 2026 Outback, or of course any other Acura Subaru models, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next video.